Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to Storytime with Miss Crystal. Today, we'll be reading Just a Big Storm. The author and illustrator of our story is Mercer. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this story. Me and my family were outside raking the leaves when we saw a storm was coming. We saw dark clouds and lightning in the distance. "Let's check the Weather Channel," said Mom. The weather critter said a big storm with lightning, rain, and hail will pass right over Critterville. My mom, dad, and sister were kind of nervous, but I was excited. "We better get ready for anything," Dad said. "We may lose power." Dad checked all the flashlights and gave me a big red one. Little sister and I got water in buckets for the toilet. We put up a sign that read, "Remember, pour water in tank before you flush." We filled up pots at the sink for drinking water, and we put up a sign on the fridge, "Do not open." Then we rescued stuff from our yard. Dad got the barbecue grill, my sister got a floaty, and I got my great big airplane. The wind began to blow. It blew harder and harder. It began to rain too. I saw our neighbor's garbage can fly right past our window. I also saw a shoe, and a bluebird was having a hard time flying. Suddenly, the power went out. It was getting dark and we couldn't turn on a light. Mom and Dad got out our battery-powered lanterns and everyone had their very own flashlight. The wind was cold, so Dad built a fire in the wood stove. We made knots out of newspaper to start the fire. We found an old blue phone in the closet and plugged it into the wall. Did you know that old phones work sometimes when you have no power? So I called some of my friends. They didn't have power either. I asked Mom and Dad if I could have everyone come over for a sleepover. Mom and Dad said no. That didn't seem fair. We were starting to get hungry, so we baked potatoes in the wood stove and made grilled cheese with a pie iron. I was careful and didn't touch the hot stove. Then we played board games by lantern light. "This is just like camping," I said. We got sleeping bags and all slept on the living room floor. Dad told ghost stories. He even wore a white sheet to make it scarier. There was lots of thunder and lightning, but I wasn't scared. But I snuggled real close to Mom, just in case. We couldn't sleep, so Mom read a book to us. Dad fell asleep first. When we woke up, our power was back on. We saw the power company critters working on the electrical poles. That was pretty neat. I was sad that it was all over, but Mom and Dad were happy. They said they wanted to take showers. Why would they want to do that? Our phone rang. It was Grandma and Grandpa. They were worried about us. "Grandma, it wasn't so bad," I said. "It was just a big storm." All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this reading of Just a Big Storm. If you would like to add this book to your collection, I'll have it linked down below in the description box. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any uploads that I add. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon in a couple of days with a new read aloud. Bye-bye!